everyone. Well, I for most of the panels today this week has been amazing so far, and I'm looking forward to some interaction from the audience. So that's my disclaimer this afternoon. Everybody's so quiet because we're talking about AI, but it's because it's something that is very novel that you need to talk and ask questions, and we need to have discussions. So no question is a dumb one. So I look forward to hearing from the audience. So let me introduce my three panelists. First, we have Kiran Maharaj, I hope I pronounced her name correctly, president of the Media Institute of the Caribbean. Kiran is a powerhouse in media and corporate leadership, having served as immediate past president of Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce and leading Caribbean-style communications, which includes innovative ventures like the world's first radio station for women. Her extensive experience in media strategy combined with her active research into critical topics like disinformation and media viability makes her uniquely positioned to discuss how evolving stakeholder expectations are shaping the very information we consume in the age of generative AI. She brings a deep understanding of ethical media practices and the broader societal impact of technology. Moving on, we have Darren Farfan, who is the vice president of Plantation Beach Villas and founder of Farfan Development Limited. Darren is a seasoned strategic coach and leadership consultant with over 2 decades of experience, helping executives and organizations align their vision with execution. His long tenure on various boards, including Elsa Holdings Limited and the International Coaching Federation's Caribbean chapter, highlights his commitment to conscious governance. Darren highlights will be invaluable as we explore how leaders can navigate rapid technology change when maintaining deep human connection and addressing the diverse needs of their stakeholders. And finally, we have Derrick Klaverweide. Hope I pronounced it correctly. I'm trying to be Dutch. Director of Envy Optique Ninon, spanning Suriname and Guyana. Derrick brings a strong background in marketing management and entrepreneurship, as well as proven track record in business development and organizational leadership across various ventures. As vice chair of Suriname Guyana Chamber of Commerce, he possesses a keen understanding of regional business and the practical challenges of driving success in tech-driven markets. His experience in leading a prominent retail company and advising diverse organizations will offer valuable insight into how stakeholder expectations influence operational strategies and growth in the new technological landscape. So I now invite our esteemed panelists and industry leaders to lead off on the topic of stakeholder expectations and governance in tech-driven markets. So you'll follow all in that very order. So let's start with Kiran.
Okay, thank you so much, Avi, and good afternoon again to everyone. And thank you to Caribbean Corporate Governance Institute for having me here. So I'm going to try to break this down as simply as I can, understanding that we will have this video in the virtual space and many people may be looking at it even after our live session today. So I'm going to try to be realistic, simple, and casual because I want to help everyone demystify the concepts and give it to you as plain talk. That's what we say here in the Caribbean. So the Caribbean is not at a tech crossroads. I've heard people say we're at this crossroads. We're not. We are actually on a furious sea of blurred mindsets brought about by creative digital disruption. We're thinking about what to do next. What will the next 3 years look like? How agile should I be in my business? Where do I go to for the answers? And is digital disruption a trend or is it a daily occurrence? So technology is no longer a buzzword. It's actually part of our lives. And it's not just an enabler. Technology actually defines what we do, how we do it, and what the end result actually is. If you disagree with me, then I dare you to remove technology from your life for a day, just one day. And you can start by turning off your smartphones. unless some of you here are using dial-up. I'm not too sure about that. But I decided to go to everyone's favorite friend today, ChatGPT. And I asked ChatGPT, define the term tech. And here's what I got. It's a shortened form of technology, broadly refers to the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes, especially in industry. And in modern usage, tech commonly relates to digital and information technology, tech industry, tech tools and devices, emerging technologies, including artificial intelligence, robotics, biotechnology, quantum computing, and more. So I disagreed with one of the statements that it gave me. It said AI is an emerging technology. And to me, AI is actually out of the cocoon. It's here, it has emerged, and it is now in what I consider the cyber Darwinian stage of evolution. I want to give you all a mental cue here. Think about Will Smith's I, Robot. And I'm sure you have that image. It's one of the scariest things I had ever seen. I didn't think I would have lived through COVID. And then I saw Contagion and lived through COVID. And now I'm facing iRobot. But then in October 2024, it became real for me because there was a news headline. Elon Musk recently unveiled Tesla's Optimus humanoid robots, Tesla Bot Gen 3, which are designed to perform a variety of tasks and are expected to be priced between 20 to 30,000 US. And the robots were showcased at a We Robot event. So think about that. General purpose robotic assistants capable of tasks ranging from household chores to potentially offering companionship. And that was the news story. So breaking it down, it's important because we now understand the facets and linkages of the stakeholder community. And just to ensure everyone is on the same page, I just want to list all the stakeholders because this is where we have to think about stakeholders in private sector. We have all of our internal players, we have our stakeholders and investors, we have our board of directors, we have our employees who are our teams, and then externally we have customers, regulators, civil society organizations and communities, the media, and of course, any other partners. The expectations of each of the stakeholders have changed and evolved, mainly because of technology and now AI. But there's one commonality, and that commonality is the requirement for transparency and accountability. It's an overused phrase, but it is, after all, what the heart of good corporate governance is all about. So let's break down the expectations by stakeholder groups. Investors, they're interested in ROI, understanding risk and mitigating it, but they want digitally efficient entities because it allows for the advancement of opportunities and new revenue streams. It creates all of these operational efficiencies. It lowers expenses. And so our potential to grow a business because we have more income to be able to diversify. That's what we want. Investors and board members, though, should be skilled in the basics, at least, of cybersecurity and technology because they have to make decisions in the best interest of the company. So it's necessary to have a foundation. So understanding technology trends is becoming increasingly necessary in all sizes of operations, whether it's micro, small, medium, large conglomerates, we all need to understand it. We really also need to consider our other stakeholders, our team members, our employees, the talent we hire. Because think about who's in the workforce now. We have millennials, that Generation Y, we have Gen Z, and we have to meet their expectations. And the expectations of that generation or those two generations are very different from the generation that most of us were born in. So when they think about tech and Gen Z, when they think about tech purpose and innovation, they want purpose-driven innovation. They want to feel that they belong to something that is larger than just a company, that they are giving back